All right, folks, our last thing in training before we go for our private pilot's license. Our first solo flight during training. Let's see how well I did. All you do is take off, get up to your altitude you need to climb to, do your crosswind leg, your downwind leg, your base leg, and your final leg, and land. So we're just doing a left-hand pattern, circuit pattern.
I'll be watching from the ground, in radio contact if you need me, but something tells me you won't.
Alright, we double check, make sure we have the proper lights on. Got our flaps to 10. Throttle up, brakes released. Happy Christmas Eve evening. Alright, here we go. We're off the ground. We're wheels up. I can't remember if I let the AI do this pattern or if I did it. Me moving the camera there was just me trying to realign my visual point to our waypoint, make sure we were flying towards it, or if we were a little off. Right, we got our crosswind leg down. I mean, now we're our initial climb, now we're doing a crosswind. I don't remember how well I maintained the altitude or not. Don't think I did that good of a job at climbing to the altitude I was supposed to get to, but, well, no, there's no objectives left. I must have did everything. Except for that. Alright, I'm throttling back. Reduce our speed so I can deploy, put flaps down. Our first step of flaps, anyway. I don't know when you should deploy your second stage of flaps, but I do it once I've entered the base leg. And then I throttle down a little more. Then I add the second flap. And as I'm coming in, turning into the final, I will throttle back a little more and add the final step of flaps. That's what I do. I don't know if that's how you're supposed to do that, no, or not, but because they only teach you when to deploy your first set of flaps in your downwind leg. And something I've learned is, after you've throttled down and then deploy the flaps, you should probably bring the throttle back up because you are going to slow down. But you should always be around 65 knots. In the Cessna, anyway. I don't know about any other aircraft. Deploy your flaps when you're below 83 knots. I didn't know this till I watched another simmer give like a lesson on what speeds you should use for landing, because it didn't tell us in any of these lessons. It just said climb at 75 knots. It didn't say what speed to slow down to put your flaps out. Didn't say what speed you should land at. So I'm telling you guys what I found out. And now that I can see the bottom left corner a lot easier with the smaller TV, I can make sure I'm at the right airspeed. Got this, because I slowed down and we're probably barely in the air, it's taken quite a bit. Yeah, I'm bobbing up and down just to try to keep my thing. We're not even... Okay. I was gonna say, we're not even at the base leg yet. But here we are. Now we're at our base. I don't know if I put a second flaps out or not. Like I said, I usually do that. I still don't get smooth landings, but at least I know I'm at 65 knots or slower before I land on the runway. Of course, the slower you are, the quicker you can stop. Once you have wheels down, maybe you won't get dinged for no radio communication for not getting to the hold point, because you can land and stop quicker. That's in career mode. I get dinged for no radio communication all the time on that when, just because I was coming in a little too quick and I was trying to turn around on the runway to back taxi to the hold point, and then it takes it away from me. I'm like, what the hell? Alright. Throttled all the way to idle. Came in. That was kind of a rough landing, wasn't it? It looks a lot more rough when I'm watching back, doing this commentary to record this video, than it did when I was playing. I'll put it that way. But there's our first solo flight.
You did well, but you can do better. You're on your way to becoming one hell of a pilot.
Alright. Let's start basic training before our private pilot's license. The next video will be the, I'll be getting my pilot's license. So, gotta be. Takeoff. I don't know why my takeoff is as low as it is. Downwind leg. Yeah, okay. Final approach and landing, 59. Okay. Base leg. I almost nailed that completely. Alright. I don't know how I could improve those, but, thanks for watching, folks, and happy flying. And to all, a good night. Merry Christmas. Though tomorrow will be a video. The present is, do I get my private pilot's license? Tune in and find out. I think I'll only make one video to go out tomorrow. I'll make it to go out at noon Eastern Standard Time. Thanks for watching, folks. Bye.